Hush, 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 hush.
Mommy?
Hush, hush, hush.
Mommy, where are you? I'm scared.
Hush, 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 hush.
Mommy?
Hush, hush, child.
Mommy?
Hush, hush, hush.
Mommy?
Hush, hush.
Come, little children, I'll take thee away into a land of enchantment. Come, little children, the time's come to play here in my garden of shadows.
What's up, guys? It's me, Indian, again, and for another segment of your weekly Never Get Out Alive. This past weekend, I went to the haunted house in Jackson called Underworld or something like that. Yeah, it's another 4-story house. There was actually 2 haunted houses in it, and it was really cool. We went out there. They had lights hooked up to a sound system that had thunder in it. We bought our tickets. We went all the way upstairs. They had a DJ, and he wasn't DJing just music. He was singing music. I heard the Monster Mash like 3 damn times, and he's saying One-Eyed One-Horn Flying Purple People Eater, and a whole bunch of stuff like that. It was really cool, and there were flyers and posters for the haunted theme restaurant and a haunted theme hotel room and all this crazy stuff. Well, so they had 2 haunted houses, and we bought tickets for both, me, Gizmo, and our friend Kelly. So we went, and of course, Kelly and me and Gizmo all have been in the haunted house field for a while now. So, we walked through and gave our criticism. We even talked to the owner about it and how to possibly make it better. So first, I'll rate them on their appearance, the way the haunted house looked. The haunted house looked fantastic. All right, highest possible points you could get for a haunted house appearance, perfect. I give them 2 stars for that. Their actors, they seemed very underhand, but there were still a couple spots that surprised me. They could have taken more advantage of it, but they didn't. Unfortunately, very understaffed. Running 2 houses with the same amount of people is very difficult. I hope to go back again and actually check it out when they get a full house running. They are looking for people in the Jackson area, so if you're in the Jackson area and you want to try working at a haunted house, definitely go check them out. They got the Underworld, and then there's another one called Pitch Black or Blackout or some craziness like that. On the ticket, it just says Underground. It just opened last weekend. It was really cool. You walk through with a glow stick. The main house, I give that a 3.5, simply because they were understaffed and very handicapped, and that's unfortunate, it being the first weekend of October and you're still understaffed like that. It does suck. They had a lot of potential to be a 5-star haunted house, and I wanted to get comments from other people and stuff like that, but nobody was sticking around. There was nobody in the lobby buying shirts or nothing. It was a completely empty place. The line was kind of long. When we went through the main house, it was about a 45-minute wait or so. The Pitch Black, though, we only waited like 5 minutes. There was only one group ahead of us, but it was really cool. Pitch Black, I give that a 3-star just because, they didn't have very many people, and there were a lot of spots they could have been in. And again, they were understaffed horribly, and they didn't have enough people there to do it. So hopefully that problem does get remedied, because that would be an amazing haunted house. He had the whole bunch of stuff. I'm not going to ruin it for you guys, but overall, that haunted house, for both, I gave it 4. The only reason why it's not a 5 is because of the staff. There was quite a few people that didn't really seem like they knew what they were doing, or they were still trying to get in the groove of things. But you know, hey, it hopefully it gets better. Hopefully it does get better. If I do go back, I'm definitely gonna buy a T-shirt and stuff because I actually really enjoyed that haunted house a lot. And if I do get a chance to go back, or maybe even volunteer there for a weekend and just show them what I got, you know, it'll be cool. But if I don't, unfortunate. So they had a really cool clip. In fact, I have clips of me waiting in line, and you'll hear music in the background and stuff like that. They had the Freddy Krueger rhyme or lullaby written on a railing walking up to the main house. It was really cool. Very cool. Everything about that haunted house I was pretty impressed with, except for the acting. None of the actors really got that aggressive. And I feel that if you're going to be in a haunted house and you're not going to rely on animatronics, which you shouldn't anyway, because it's not good. Because after you realize that an animatronic is not going to chase you, the scare is taken away. So if you're just running into a whole bunch of animatronics, eventually you're not even going to get scared because you know they're not coming after you. There's nothing. A couple of the actors, there was one actor in particular that I really liked. He couldn't scare us, so he, in alternative, made us laugh. He came up, tried to scare us, it didn't work. He goes, "Oh, well, you want a hug?" Okay, cool, like at least you put a grin on her face. At least we're taking something out of there. Not just going, okay, this had great potential, but whatever. So, yeah, definitely, if you're in the Jackson area and you want to work on a haunted house, definitely go there. DJ Brutal approved, like, all the way. So, that haunted house was really cool. If you're looking for a cool place to go through, it is really cool to go through. It might scare you. I did see a couple people run out of there, but, I guess the disadvantage is that I've worked in haunted houses and I'm pretty desensitized to all that. Them being 4 stories did definitely leave a lot of room for stuff. They atone to a lot of phobias. Heights being one of them. I am not one for heights in the least bit. I mean, I could deal with them if I have to, but I'm not a fan. And they definitely played with that emotion, and I am ecstatic about it. Like, that is phenomenal. So, yeah, next weekend, I think I'm going to one where there's 4 attractions. So, I will rate them each individually and give them all an overall rating. So, yeah, definitely. So, as we go along, what's this? The second haunted house that I've actually attended this year. The first one was Deadlands. Definitely gave it a 3.5 star. I'll give it 3.5 because I couldn't decide between 4 and 3. So I'll give you a 3.5. It's a great. If you're in the Metro Detroit area, definitely hit up Deadlands. If you're in the Jackson area or you don't mind taking a drive, look up Underworld and go from there. It's definitely worth the drive if they have more actors and stuff, which I'm sure they will, come mid-season anyway. So I'd do it. I'd do it if I were you. Just go to that haunted house. It's cool. The first 200 people get a T-shirt and stuff like that. The lines aren't really long. They got a really cool hand. You'll see the pictures. And, yeah, so definitely check it out. Follow them on Facebook, whatever. Hit up. So I've been talking to Smurf. Not really a Smurf anymore. But she's been working on some stuff. And DJ Brutal now has a hashtag. So if you're on Twitter or Facebook and you like my video, you subscribe, like it, whatever, favorite it, show everybody. If you ever want to refer to a video of mine or refer to my channel or whatever, it's hashtag keep it brutal. I'll type it right here. And yeah, so definitely spread the love here. I do these videos for you. I know a lot of people who go to haunted houses and they end up very disappointed because they only see one good haunted house and they spend all this money going to several haunted houses, and it does suck. So I'm hoping that me rating them and giving you my honest opinion, me being an actor of 10 years, I hope that I can help you out in your adventure. The Fear Finder is really good. I do want to go to a couple other ones that I heard was really good over the years. So, I mean, right now, both haunted houses, they were about average, a little bit better, you know. So if they scare me, then I'm gonna tell you. And Underworld, they got me. One person got me, and kudos to them. I hope they get you too. So, yeah, definitely stay tuned. If there's any haunted houses you guys want to check out, but you don't want to spend the money unless you know it's good, hit me up, and I'll let you know. I'll go out and I'll rate the video, and I'll set it out to you as quickly as possible. And if I'm taking a little extra time making the video, or I want to do more research on it before I do it, I will go through and I'll give you my honest opinion in a private message or whatever the case may be. So, definitely. So, Deadlands, Underworld, awesome. 3 stars, 3.5 stars for Deadlands, 4 stars for Underworld. With the other one, it's $40 for both, or at least it was last weekend. So maybe you guys can find coupons, get a deal, whatever. So yeah, definitely worth going. So, and if you happen to go out there and you end up going to that restaurant that's Halloween themed, let me know how it was. I really wanted to go, but it was really late at night and it was like an hour-and-a-half drive. So yeah, definitely. Thanks, I guess. Till the next time, keep it brutal. And I'll see you next time of whatever I make. Or unless you're only tuning in for this show. In which case, well, I hope you like it. Obviously you like it because you keep tuning in. So, keep it brutal.
Come, little children, I'll take thee away into a land of enchantment. Come, little children, the time's come to play here in my garden of